Okay. Happy Saturday. It was a good one. Nice to be in the afternoon. Nice to be able to see everybody before 11:30 or 12 o'clock at night. Great win for the program. Great win for our team. Great win for our seniors. Great win for Tucson. Appreciated Tucson coming out in full force, selling out the stadium. Continue to do that. I think might as well put the season tickets on sale for next year on Monday. And let's see if we could, get 6 sellouts and see if we can have one heck of a home field advantage again. Went 5-1 at home this year. Proud of our guys for that. Really did a great job taking care of the desert, taking care of our stadium. I thought our team played extremely well today. Came out of the gates firing. We were able to score on special teams. We were able to take the ball away twice on defense. I think we punted twice, one with Kyle, one with Noah. We only ran 57 plays, but we were able to get 440 yards or something out of it. And I thought our defense did a fantastic job of really holding to a touchdown a quarter. So all in all, just proud of our seniors. Our seniors have, the guys that are here have been with us for 3 years. They've dealt with some adversity in the early part of their career. They dealt with adversity as we were trying to build this program to where we want it to be. And now hopefully they're feeling some fruits of their labor. But we obviously know the season is far from over. We've got 11 games down, and obviously we've got an enormous game coming up on Saturday.
Playing in the rain is rare here at the stadium. How do you think your team fared in tackle playing within the adversity of rain?
Yeah, I don't think the rain affected us at all, really. We drove the ball down at the end of the half when it rained, and I think that was about the only thing that I could think about. Maybe it drizzled for a little bit in the third quarter, but not much. Didn't affect us at all.
Brian and then Matt.
Up 28-0 after one play in the second quarter. How do you play with a lead like that and not take yourself out of your game plan, both offensively and defensively?
Well, then we got the ball back. Up 28-0, we intercepted them. And Manu had the ball, and we wound up going 3 and out, which was disappointing. And then we wound up trying to get Speedy on a little bit of a man beater, and they played it well. And then it was a 3rd and long, and we didn't convert, and then we punted them back. And then then we only had one more drive in that half, and we drove all the way down to 20, and thought we were going to get a field goal to make it 31-7 at half. Wound up not, I guess they blocked it. It looked like it came off his hand weird. Must have gone off the guy that was over the right guard. So it wound up being 28-7 at the half, then 28-10, and you got to just play football. And then we drove down, and I think we had one other stop. We got stopped one other time. We didn't turn the ball over. We only, we had Noah punted from our own 40. It was 4th and 4. I didn't really want to go for it up 18 points. Kind of silly time to go for it at 28-10 and give them a chance to make it a 10-point game. Then we got the score to make it 35-10, and I didn't know what the game was going to look like at that point, but they kept wanting to throw it and then go for 2 and then onside kick it or whatever. So then we wound up throwing a touchdown pass there to make it 42.
Without wanting to reduce this game into just mentality, is there something to be said about, because you see teams play tight when they get on a winning streak sometimes. Your guys played like they expected to win this one, just like they had the last 4. What does that come down to?
Well, we've talked about that with our team, that we have to, you get to a point where you actually look in the mirror and feel you're good. And when you're on a good team, you do expect to win. That is what you should expect to do. You shouldn't be scared to win. You shouldn't play scared. You shouldn't have fear crossing your mind when you're out there. And I don't think our guys do. I think our guys came out right off the get-go and just attacked this game from the very start. I think we scored on the opening drive of the game to go up 7-0. And then when we get a stop and a punt block, usually adds some extra momentum.
Final couple minutes there. You guys obviously ended it with a 51-yard touchdown pass. Kind of take me through the play call there.
Yeah, it was one of those games that I think they had the ball with 4 minutes and, 47 seconds or 4 minutes and 50. I forget what it was exactly. And, the score was 35-10. They drove down. They wanted to keep, trying to score. And that's the job of the offense, is to try to score, and that's what they wanted to do, and I don't blame them. And I think that was great that they tried to do that, and they did it, and then they got the 2-point play after the defensive holding, and then they went for an onside kick with 43 seconds left, down 17 points. And I wanted Jaden to go out with a touchdown pass this season. I think that he deserves that. And I thought it was awesome that on what could be a senior day for him, doesn't have to be, but could be a senior day as a senior and as a captain, I thought it was pretty awesome that he could go out there and throw a touchdown.
Back row in the blazer and then Michael.
How do you think that this game will propel your team into the game against ASU in terms of morale?
Well, I think our team will be very excited for the game against ASU. There won't be a question about that. We understand the importance of the game. We want to keep the Territorial Cup here in Tucson, and our guys recognize that, understand that, and we will put all of our focus starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. into that game.
Safety was a position that was kind of in flux heading into the season. Now here we are at the end of the year, and those guys are playing as well as they ever have. Can you just comment on the play of Dalton and Gunner in today's game and really this stretch of the season?
Yeah, I think our safeties are just continuing to get better. I think Coach Cecil and Coach Aquina have done a tremendous job continuing to develop that room, and both schematically and fundamentally. And you could see it. They're just playing with, to use the word confidence again, right? But when you're a safety, you either play fearful that the ball is going to be over your head, or you play with confidence that you're up to go up there and make tackles and get involved in plays, and yet also know your job of not allowing someone to throw it over you. I think that our guys have done a great job. Dalton is a fantastic tackler. So when he's around the ball, he gets them down. Gunner has done a great job of managing being a field safety, which is being responsible to make sure nothing goes over his head. And then the guys that have jumped in, DJ Warnell and Isaiah Taylor was in today, and all the safeties that are rotating through, I think they're just playing with great confidence.
Finally beating Utah, which had your number, for this program's number for a really long time, does that signify something big?
No. I think it signifies that we've had a great year and that we're not going to back down to anybody. And we feel really good about trying to continue to improve, get more physical, get tougher. I have the utmost respect for Coach Whittingham. I think he is by far proven to be one of the best coaches that have ever coached college football. And his teams are constantly competing for championships. His teams are physical. His teams are aggressive. And it was a big win for our team, but it was one game, and now we got to move on to the next one.
Michael Wyse seemed back to full strength for the first time in a couple of weeks, had those 2 big touchdowns. Just what he needs. I know it was senior day too. What it just means for him to have a big day like that, and how he adds to the offense when he is fully healthy. Yeah,
well, Mike Wiley is a superstar. We'll be watching him on Sundays. There's no question in my mind about that. He has incredible hands. So when you get him the ball out in space, he does an unbelievable job. He's got very deceptively fast speed. People don't recognize how fast he is. And to get Mike back, and I'm not sure he's 100%, but I would say that he's continuing to get there. Mike Wiley is everything we want our program to be about. Eller School graduate, straight A's in graduate school right now, does everything right, on and off the field, captain, leader, tremendous person. So I hope that he has a very long career.
I know you were confident before the season that this would be a pretty good team, but you guys are the only team in the country to beat 4 AP teams now, beat Utah. So I don't want to say ahead of schedule, but are you even caught off guard at all by just how good and how fast things happen?
I'm really not. I think that I thought we were really good. I've just thought this way. I've thought it all of training camp. I've told Dave that when he would come out to practice. I told the president that when he would come out. During training camp, we just felt we were good. And you could just kind of get a sense that when you think you're a good team and feel like you're a good team, you could see it. And our guys, they play confidently. They believe in one another. They believe in what the mission is. The mission is to go out there and play great next week. But I really feel like we've built it the way we've wanted to build it. We talked about that first year. I really felt like it was year zero. I felt like we had to really just figure out who we were going to be. What did we want the program to look like? How were we going to lay the foundation? And then last year, we took a huge jump. And I don't want to ever not give credit to last year's success. I know we only won 5 games, but when you can go from 120th on offense to 6, people want to come here. We became exciting. People wanted to watch us. People wanted to be a part of it. Defensive players wanted to transfer in. And young players wanted to keep coming. And it was because of that bridge allowed us to get to where we are today. Okay, thanks. See you Monday.